Hey, what's going on? Hope you're having a fabulous day. Thanks for checking out the How to Lose Weight Fast Without Exercise free presentation. Okay? It's essentially your done-for-you simple 3-step guide which is going to help you lose weight fast without exercise. It's in the name. Okay, so I'll be walking you through this step by step. I'm Matt Johnson. That's me right there. And we are just going to dive on in. Okay, it's going to be awesome. So before we get started, I just want to clarify what this is not. Okay, it's not some kind of weird calorie counting or calorie restriction program. In fact, we're not even focusing on calories at all. And I'll explain what we will be focusing on in a few minutes. Now, just so you know, you will be eating fewer calories per se, but again, we're not focusing on that at all. It's 100% about focusing on something else. Okay? And then it's not a fad diet that ends up failing, because something like 95% of people who go on these fad diets always fail, and then the 5% that do complete it and lose weight with it within 5 years end up actually gaining all that weight back and even more weight. So it's not any kind of weird fad diet. Okay, and it's definitely not the Atkins diet, the Zone diet, the vegetarian diet, vegan diet, the Weight Watchers diet with your little points, or the South Beach diet, again, or any other type of diet miracle, if you will. It's none of that stuff. It's essentially clean eating for fast weight loss. Okay, it's super simple. Okay, so what it is like I just mentioned, it's a very, very simple weight loss system that works fast. Like, the results are noticeable after the first week. It works with everybody from the beginner to the more advanced. If you've ever dieted or done anything nutritional before, or if you've never done anything nutritional before, it will work with you, whether you exercise, you don't exercise. Like, this just works, okay? It delivers extremely quick weight loss results without exercise. But if you do want to exercise, then you get even faster results. So if your main goal is weight loss and you want it fast, highly recommend you exercise. But again, you're totally fine not exercising, and you still will lose a whole boat ton of weight. So do yourself a favor. We want to turn off all distractions. We want to lock the door, like shut off the cell phone, close the email, Facebook, and we want to pay very, very close attention. Okay? And here, without further ado, are the 3 steps to faster weight loss. And again, before we get started, I'm gonna try to keep like a simple and as short a video as possible, because my time is valuable. I know your time's valuable. I don't want to waste anyone's time. And so we're going to keep this short and sweet and just get straight to the point of what you need to do. So I'm going to hold your hand through the whole entire process. I'm not just going to give you a fish. The plan here is to teach you how to fish so you can implement this in your daily life and lose all the weight you want to lose in record-breaking time. Okay? So let's get started. And with my 3 steps to faster weight loss, yes, each step is 100% scientifically proven. So everything is based on science. And what you can plan on happening is that you're going to see a significant drop in your appetite. So you're going to reduce your appetite significantly, which is going to help you lose weight and fast. Plus, it's going to improve your metabolic rate, which is awesome, because the metabolic rate, the higher that is, it just burns more calorie and burns more fat. So the ultimate goal for weight loss is to increase your metabolic rate, because it's going to increase your calorie and your fat burn. Okay? So diving in, step number 1. We want to cut back on sugars and starches. Okay? Because what happens with the icky sugars and starches is they stimulate the secretion of insulin, which is bad. Very, very, very bad. Because if you don't know, insulin is the main fat storage hormone in the body. So whenever you have an excess of insulin, it's essentially telling your body to store everything as fat. Okay? And so what we're going to do instead, we're going to focus on reducing the secretion of insulin, which is good. I even wrote it down for you. Like, insulin bad, less insulin is good. Okay? So when insulin goes down, fat has an easier time getting out of the fat store, and the body can start burning fat instead of carbs. So your body starts using fat as energy instead of carbs. Another benefit of lowering insulin is that your kidneys are going to shed water, sodium and water, out of the body, which is going to end up reducing bloat and unnecessary water weight. So you're gonna retain less water, so less bloating, and that water weight thing I'm sure you've heard of is going to be gone. Okay, and so look, a nice little chart I'll explain in a minute. But it's not very uncommon to lose up to 10 pounds eating this way in your first week, which is awesome. So a quick graph here, as we can see, we have the low-fat diet, which is right here, like the top line, and then we have the low-carbohydrate diet, which is the bottom line. Okay? And you can see how with a low-carb diet, again, because we're playing off of decreasing the amount of insulin production in the body, you can lose a whole lot more weight in the same amount of time as if you're doing a low-fat diet. So again, just a little graph to show that the low-carb action that we are going to be doing or focusing on, remember I mentioned earlier we're not focusing on calories, but what we are focusing on is lowering the carbs. You're going to lose a lot more weight a lot quicker, and it almost gets to like an exponential point if you follow it for several weeks, which is a good thing. Okay, so our ultimate goal here is between 20 to 50 grams of carbs per day. So 20 to 50 grams of carbs per day, ultimate goal. And if you do this, good things are going to happen. So how do we do this? Well, that's simple. We're going to eat a protein, a healthy fat, and a low-carb vegetable at every single meal. So every time we eat, we have a protein, a healthy fat, and a low-carb vegetable. So now you're probably thinking, well, what kind of protein, what kind of healthy fat, and what's a low-carb vegetable? Like, I don't know. This is new to me. Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm going to explain it and break it down one by one. So the protein we want to eat, meat. I'm sure you can realize that. Like so, meat such as beef, chicken, pork, lamb, fish and seafoods, so salmon, trout, shrimp, lobster, crab, etc. As well as eggs are really, really good. Like actually, one of the best weight loss things you can eat is an egg. And then also a high quality protein supplement. So the protein shake. I'm sure if you've ever worked out, you've heard of a protein shake. Like one of those, so we can substitute that as like a snack or, in between meals, and good things will happen. So essentially, these are the different types of protein we want to be eating. Okay, and just real quick, the importance of eating plenty of protein cannot be overstated. It's been shown to boost your metabolism by 80 to up to 100 calories per day. So just by eating a little bit more protein, you're going to be burning up to 100 calories more day. Plus, it can also reduce obsessive thoughts about food by 60%, so you're not feeling as hungry or thinking of food as much, and it helps reduce the desire for late night snacking by about 50%. It also makes you feel full, so you don't eat as much. So, protein, let's just say, pretty awesome when it comes to helping us lose weight. Okay? It's like, boom, again, we have the meats, we have our fishes, our eggs, and of course our high quality protein shake. So moving on to vegetables. So, and yes, vegetables are weight loss's best friend. But what kind of vegetables? Like not all vegetables are created equal. So why don't we go over? So we want the low-carb vegetables, okay? And here's a quick little list. We have broccoli, cauliflower, spinach, kale, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, Swiss chard, lettuce, cucumber, celery, and look, a whole bunch more. These are definitely the most common ones that you've probably heard of, and the more everyday ones. But those are just a handful of them. There's more as well, which if you're curious, I didn't list them all because, again, we're trying to keep this video short and sweet. But simply go on the line to Google, and you can just Google low-carb vegetable, and you'll get a ton of different vegetable choices that you can experiment with and play with. Okay, bam, low carb vegetables are what's up. Okay, so moving on, we have our protein, we have our low carb vegetables. Now all we need is to eat fat to get thin. Yes, we're gonna eat fat and get thin with our healthy fats. Okay, healthy fats are really, really good. Okay, so we want natural fats. And I don't know how to spell natural, so that's exciting as well. But natural fats. Okay, and here are a few awesome examples. We have olive oil. I'm sure you've heard of that. Coconut oil is probably one of the best forms of healthy fat on the planet. And then avocado oil is good. Butter, tallow. All of those are extremely, extremely good things that we need to be eating. Okay, and tallow it's derived from kind of meat fats, so it's also a healthier type of fat as well. Okay, so boom, again, olive oil, we got our coconut oil, avocado, butter, and then our friend tallow. It looks weird, but it is acceptable in our weight loss journey here. So definitely try it. Who knows, you might dig it and be into it. Yes? Yes. And moving on, step number 3. Ooh, before we get to step number 3, also want to just remind you real quick, with our healthy meals, with our protein, our low-carb vegetables, and our healthy fats, our goal is to eat 2 to 3 meals per day. Okay, so 2 to 3 meals per day, and if you find yourself you're a little hungry in the afternoon or between meals, simply add a 4th meal following that simple recipe. Okay, don't be afraid of eating the fat. Try to do both, low carb and low fat at the same time is a recipe for failure. It'll make you feel miserable and abandon your weight loss goals and efforts, and then we'll end up being back where we are, unhappy with what's going on, and that's not what we want. We want to make progress, we want to lose weight, and we're going to do that following this plan. The best cooking fat, if you're going to be cooking a lot and you want to incorporate the healthy fats, would be coconut oil, because it's just awesome. It's rich in fats called medium-chain triglycerides, and those are the most fulfilling fats out of all the other fats. And coconut oil can also help to boost your metabolism, which again, as mentioned earlier, will burn more calories and more fat. So bottom line, assemble each meal out of a protein source, a fat source, and a low-carb vegetable. This will put you into about the 20 to 50 gram carb range and drastically lower your insulin level, which will in turn force your body to use fat as energy instead of carbs. Yes. So then moving on, step number 3, which again, this is optional but highly recommended, is 3 times per week, do a high intensity interval training style of workout. So HIIT. It's a high-intensity interval training style of workout. Again, it's optional. You will lose weight with this eating plan, but it's highly recommended for even faster weight loss. Okay, you don't have to work out on this meal plan, again, but it will get you much, much faster weight loss. It will. And high-intensity interval training is essentially a timed intense work period immediately followed by a timed rest period. Okay? So, for example, if I do 30, again, a very basic example, is 30 seconds of a push-up with a jump squat combo. So do a push-up, jump up to a squat position, and jump up as high as you can in the jump squat, right back down to a push-up, immediately followed by, say, a 30-second rest period. As soon as that 30-second rest period is over, we jump back in and do it again. And with these style of workouts, you only need about 30 minutes. So the 30-minute workouts 3 times per week for maximal metabolism boosting and fat burning. Because again, the high-intensity interval training style of workout is scientifically proven to boost your metabolism for up to 24 hours after you're done working out. So you have the whole next day off, but your metabolism is still boosted, so you're still burning fat and calories even though you're not working out, which is awesome. It means you only have to work out about 90 minutes per week. Boom, that is great, because who only works out for 90 minutes per week? Not many people, and those people don't really get results. So this is what we're going to do, and it will work. Promise, it is going to work. And if you're not able to, do the 30-minute workouts 3 times per week, the high-intensity interval training, then definitely try to get some easier cardio workouts in and build up to the high intensity interval training style workouts. Definitely, and good things will happen, but just try to be active and move. But again, it's optional. You should, because you should move, but you don't have to with this meal plan. Okay? So what about cheat days? Like, what are cheat days? Okay, again, they are definitely optional. You don't have to, but it's extremely hard to not eat the foods you love all the time. So what we're going to do is throw in an optional strategic cheat day, or a carb refeed, if you will. So a cheat day, they're essentially 100% optional, and a day where you eat more carbs, aka the foods you know you shouldn't eat but you want to. Like this gentleman right here. He had the best cheat day ever. Okay? So with a cheat day, you essentially get to take one day off per week where you eat more carbs. Most people prefer Saturdays because it's the weekend, I suppose. But it's important to try to stick to healthier carbs like oats, rice, quinoa, potatoes, sweet potatoes, and fruits, along those lines. But again, if you're craving a slice of pizza or, that sub sandwich, definitely throw that in there. But only, again, on this one higher carb day. If you start to do this, like a cheat day, more often than once per week, then you're not going to see as much success on the weight loss plan. So try to keep it to one day per week. Okay? And if you have to have something that's not healthy, again, definitely try to make it on this cheat day. So bottom line, having one day of the week where you eat more carbs is perfectly acceptable, although not really necessary unless you're into it and you want to. If you want to do it, great. If not, well, you probably shouldn't do it then. So, and yes, we are almost done here. I told you we're going to keep it short and sweet and just give you the brass and tacks, is that what they say, of how to lose weight fast without exercise. And yeah, so some other quick tips for even faster weight loss. We're gonna tips to burn belly fat fast. We want to drink more water because water is awesome, and studies have actually shown that drinking water about half an hour before a meal helps you eat fewer calories and lose up to 44% more weight, which can also boost your metabolism, which will help you burn more calories and burn more fat. You can drink coffee or tea if you're a coffee or tea drinker. You can drink as much as you want because, again, they can both raise your metabolism slightly, again, to burn more calories and burn more fat. You want to eat a high-protein breakfast. Studies show that people who replace a grain-based breakfast with a high-protein food like eggs feel fuller for the next 36 hours and lose up to 65% more weight. Wow. Start eating eggs for breakfast. Okay? You want to eat more viscous fiber, which, just in case you don't know, viscous fiber is a type of fiber that absorbs water and sits in your gut for a while. And what this does is it makes you feel more full and helps you eat fewer calories. So it's essentially going to help you feel fuller longer so you don't start craving food in between meals, which is a good thing. You want to use smaller plates. Studies show that people automatically eat less when they use smaller plates. Sounds strange, but it really works. They've done studies on this stuff, and it makes sense. You grab less food because your plate's smaller. I don't know, just start eating with a smaller plate. You want to get more sleep and get better sleep. Sleep is essential. Poor sleep is actually one of the strongest risk factors for weight gain and obesity. So taking care of your sleep is very, very, very important. You want to don't drink your calories, so try not to drink your calories. So try to drop out sodas, artificially sweetened everything. Like no more juices. They look very high in calories and sugar content. You want to try to limit your alcohol consumption. I know you're probably booing the screen right now, but try to limit your alcohol consumption to maybe just your cheat day. So one day a week. It's doable. You got this. And we also want to eat single ingredient foods. So the simpler the food, the better. Like, what is in an ice cream sandwich? Who knows? but you can't even pronounce half of those ingredients. So by a single ingredient food, what I mean is what is in a chicken breast? Chicken. What's in a salmon? Salmon. You know, what's in broccoli? Broccoli. So try to eat basic, simple, single ingredient foods because that is good. And another good tip is to chew your food more slowly. A study has shown you chew your food more slowly, you not just get to, appreciate it more, but it also sends a message to the brain and gives the brain more time to react and tell your body that you're full. So you don't eat as much either. Okay? So, how fast will you lose weight? So, how fast can we lose weight? Well, I'm glad you asked that too. So, we can plan on losing about 5 to 10 pounds in the first week if you follow the simple 3-step plan. Okay, just follow the plan, boom, 5 to 10 pounds in the first week just through eating, or switching how we are eating, rather, which is pretty awesome. So just imagine you wake up in 7 days and you're 10 pounds lighter, and it's not water weight, you know it's real, actual weight. That is awesome. After that initial week, we can expect to lose 3 to 4 pounds per week for the next few weeks after that. So 5 to 10 pounds the first week, and then 3 to 4 pounds each week after that for the next few weeks. Yes, that is awesome. You can expect your blood sugar to go way down. The triglycerides are going to go down, which is a good thing. The LDL cholesterol, the bad one, is going to go down. So the cholesterol that kills you, that's going down. The HDL cholesterol, that guy's going up. That's the good one. That's the one we want to be high. That's going up. The blood pressure is going to improve significantly, so your blood pressure is going to get better. All good things are going to be happening here. And, you can expect to lose a lot of weight, but it does, at the end of the day, depend on the person and how quickly it'll happen. So it depends on you how quickly it happens. Low-carb diets also improve your health in many other ways. And it's just essentially one of the easiest nutrition plans to follow ever. Like, ever. And that is good. So, we'll recap real quick. What we want to do is essentially follow the 3-step plan and we'll lose weight extremely quick. So, we're going to have 20 to 50 grams of carbs per day. So our goal is 20 to 50 grams of carbs per day for the whole day. We're going to have a protein, a healthy fat, and a low-carb vegetable with every single meal. And our goal is 2 to 3 meals per day following this system. And again, if you get hungry in between meals, you can definitely add a 4th meal. Just, again, make sure we keep our carb goal of 20 to 50 completely in that range. Otherwise, bad things will happen. Not bad things, but it'll delay your results and you won't lose 5 to 10 pounds in the first week and 3 to 4 pounds after that, which is great. So, I also want to share with you one more thing, because that's actually not what I do to stay fit, lean, and healthy. Like, I don't eat like that. I actually have a super secret ninja tool, which is extremely cool. And what my super secret ninja tool is going to do for you is going to save you tons of time and hours of research. Like, it's going to save you tons of time and research, looking up meals, trying to plan out your meal for the week, for the day in advance, double checking to see if this is acceptable, what our carb range is. It's going to save you all that. You're going to get to skip all that stuff. It's packed full of different meals daily. So it has different meals every day, which is going to help you from getting bored with eating. Again, the biggest weight loss program killer is boredom. Like, a lot of diets, you get the same thing again and again and again, or you don't want to take the time to find something new to eat, so you eat the same thing again and again and again, and you get bored. And what happens when you get bored? You lose your interest. What happens when you lose your interest? You usually don't want to do it anymore, and you quit. And then things just kind of go right back to how they used to be, and we're back to square one. So my super secret ninja tool is going to essentially stop that in its track. It's going to roundhouse kick that in the face, because it's the ninja. That's right. It's 100% done for you meal plan that guarantees weight loss without working out. 100% done for you, and it's 100% guaranteed. There's no more guesswork. You can get rid of all the guesswork, and you know for a fact that you are eating delicious food and still losing weight. It is freaking awesome. Okay, so I highly recommend you check out my super secret ninja tool. I think you're really going to like it. All you have to do is simply click on the link in this video, and it'll take you straight to a special video presentation revealing not just what my super secret ninja tool is, but how it's the same secret tool that celebrities, fitness gurus, and even elite fitness models use to, lose weight quick and get lean, toned, flat, sexy stomachs that make your head look twice. Like, it makes you do that double take. Like, this is what everyone's using to lose weight quickly. It's guaranteed. I think you're going to love it, and I highly recommend you check it out right now. So just simply click on the link on this video. Should be somewhere in the corner. Or you can simply click on the link right below the video in the description, in the little description box there. It'll take you straight to my super secret ninja tool that not just myself, but celebrities, fitness gurus, and elite fitness models all use to get fit fast. So go ahead and check that out now. Either way, you know what to do, so take action. Don't wait, don't hesitate, don't procrastinate. Get started today, because remember, the next few weeks is going to go by either way. So, do you want to be, 3 to 5 pounds heavier, or do you want to be, 15 to 20 pounds lighter, leaner, more energy, more confident, and in the body of your dreams? It's up to you. Let me know if you have any questions about anything at all. Thanks for stopping in for my simple system to lose weight quick without any exercise. And I look forward to hearing about your awesome results. Alright, good luck.